Antarctica is not just a land of ice and snow. It's a place that holds secrets and wonders beyond imagination. Hidden beneath its frozen surface, there are mysteries that challenge everything we know about life, nature, and the past. From ancient forests to strange creatures that seem to defy logic, let's explore 15 of the most bizarre and fascinating occurrences in Antarctica, starting with number 15, the Blood Falls. One of Antarctica's most striking and mysterious features is the Blood Falls, a 5-story waterfall pouring from the Tabular Glacier in the McMurdo Dry Valleys. Discovered in 1911, the waterfall's blood-red color baffled scientists at first, who assumed it was caused by algae. However, the true cause is far more fascinating. The glacier seals a small subglacial lake, trapping a microbial community that has been isolated for millions of years. Without light or oxygen, and with temperatures consistently below freezing, this ecosystem should not be able to survive. Yet these microbes flourish in a sealed, extreme environment. When the water flows to the surface, its iron-rich content reacts with the air, turning the liquid a vivid crimson. The discovery of this life thriving under such extreme conditions challenges our understanding of what's possible for life to exist, both on Earth and potentially elsewhere in the universe. The journey to the Blood Falls is a test of your mental and physical endurance, but what you'll see at the end is worth every step. Number 14, the Antarctic Strawberry Sea Star. Promachocrinus gregarius, or the Antarctic strawberry feather star, is an unusual and eerie sea creature, named for its strawberry-like shape. This bizarre species is found deep in the cold waters of the Southern Ocean, where it survives in the harshest conditions. With 20 feathery arms that extend upwards, this starfish-like creature moves gracefully through the frigid depths, searching for food. The creature's strawberry-like body is covered with bumpy protrusions, which helps it capture tiny organisms drifting by. The Antarctic strawberry feather star, despite its unnerving appearance, is a fascinating example of how life adapts to extreme environments. It thrives at depths ranging from 330 to 3,300 feet, where the cold, dark waters are home to few other creatures. In a world where 91% of marine species are still undiscovered, this strange creature opens a window into the mysteries of the deep, demonstrating the incredible diversity of life that still remains hidden from human knowledge in the vast, unexplored ocean depths. Number 13, the Perirace Map. The Perirace Map, drawn in 1513 by Ottoman cartographer Perirace, remains one of the most puzzling artifacts in the history of cartography. It shows an image of Antarctica connected to South America and completely ice-free, which is shocking given that Antarctica has been ice-covered for millennia. The map raises the possibility that ancient civilizations, lost to time, may have had advanced geographical knowledge far ahead of their era. The map challenges conventional historical timelines, suggesting that Antarctica was once a warm, habitable landmass, long before it was covered in ice. Some theorists argue that the map may have been based on ancient, even extraterrestrial sources. While skeptics dismiss these ideas, pointing to potential misinterpretations of the map, the Perirace Map continues to fuel debates. If the map's depiction of Antarctica is accurate, it forces us to reconsider everything we know about early civilizations and their understanding of the Earth's geography. Number 12, the Tabular Icebergs. Imagine an iceberg with perfectly straight edges like a giant rectangle floating serenely in the ocean. That's exactly what NASA discovered near Antarctica's Larsen C ice shelf. These tabular icebergs are formed naturally when large sections of ice break off from the ice shelf. The sharp angles and straight lines come from the way the ice fractures, much like glass breaking along clean lines. While some may speculate about alien origins due to their unusual appearance, these icebergs are simply a fascinating example of how nature can surprise us with its incredible precision. Number 11. Ancient meteorites. Antarctica is not only a frozen desert but also one of the most important places on Earth for meteorite discoveries. Since the first meteorite was found there in 1912, over 45,000 meteorites have been uncovered, offering invaluable insights into the early solar system. The stark contrast between dark meteorites and the white ice makes them relatively easy to spot, and the cold, dry conditions help preserve them for thousands of years. These meteorites often come from asteroids, comets, or even Mars, and they provide scientists with clues about the formation of our planet and the universe. What makes Antarctica even more special is its meteorite stranding zones, areas where meteorites naturally accumulate due to the landscape's unique geology and ice flows. Despite the continent's vast size, these zones are often discovered through meticulous mapping and satellite imagery. The meteorites retrieved from these areas offer a direct link to space and the early history of our solar system. Number 10. Robert Scott's fruitcake. In one of the most bizarre discoveries in Antarctica, conservators found a century-old fruitcake from Robert Falcon Scott's ill-fated Terra Nova expedition of 1910. The fruitcake was preserved in remarkable condition, despite being over 100 years old. Wrapped in paper and stored in a tin, it defied expectations of decay, remaining surprisingly intact with only a faint, rancid butter smell. Antarctica's extreme cold played a major role in preserving the cake, showcasing how the continent's freezing temperatures can preserve even the most unlikely of items. The fruitcake was a high-energy food, ideal for explorers who needed to sustain themselves during their grueling expeditions. Today, it serves as a fascinating piece of history, giving us a glimpse into the hardships faced by early explorers. This discovery is not just about the cake itself, but also a reminder of the resilience and endurance of those who faced Antarctica's unforgiving environment in search of scientific knowledge. Number 9. The Great Void. Underneath Antarctica's Thwaites Glacier lies a massive void, growing in size and posing a significant threat to global sea levels. Discovered using advanced satellite technology, this cavity is about 2/3 the size of Manhattan and nearly 1,000 feet tall. As the void expands, it accelerates the melting of the glacier above it, releasing billions of tons of ice into the ocean. Scientists believe that this rapid melting could raise sea levels by more than 2 feet, flooding coastal cities worldwide. The Thwaites Glacier, often called the Doomsday Glacier, is already responsible for a significant portion of global sea level rise. The void itself represents a worrying trend in the ongoing climate crisis, indicating that the glacier's collapse could be imminent. Researchers are focusing on this area to understand the melting process better, but the sheer size of the glacier and its vast, remote location make it one of the most challenging environments to study on Earth. Number 8. The Endurance Shipwreck. Ernest Shackleton's legendary ship, the Endurance, which became trapped in sea ice during the 1914 Imperial Trans-Antarctic expedition, was rediscovered in 2022, remarkably well preserved. After more than a century of searching, marine archaeologists found the ship off the coast of Antarctica's Weddell Sea, still standing upright on the seabed, nearly 10,000 feet beneath the surface. The cold temperatures of the Antarctic waters have helped preserve the Endurance in nearly perfect condition, making it one of the most significant underwater discoveries in polar history. The ship, which Shackleton and his 28-man crew abandoned after it was trapped and eventually sunk, is now a time capsule from one of the most famous survival stories ever told. Number 7. Fossilized forests. Long before Antarctica became a frozen wasteland, it was a land of lush forests, home to ferns, trees, and dinosaurs. During a period of extreme global warming about 100 million years ago, Antarctica was located closer to the equator and had a subtropical climate. These forests were discovered through fossilized plant remains, with the first significant find made by Robert Falcon Scott during his 1912 expedition. The fossilized plants were part of an ancient rainforest that flourished in what is now one of the coldest places on Earth. Further studies have revealed that these plants were adapted to the unique Antarctic light cycle, enduring months of darkness in winter and perpetual daylight in the summer. These findings raise profound questions about how life can adapt to extreme climates and suggest that if global temperatures continue to rise, the return of subtropical climates to polar regions might be possible, changing the face of Earth's ecosystems forever. Number 6. Lost continents beneath the ice. Antarctica is not just a barren land of ice and snow. Beneath its frozen surface, scientists have discovered evidence of ancient continents. Using satellite data, researchers have uncovered clues about Antarctica's geological history, revealing that it was once part of the supercontinent Gondwana. The evidence suggests that East Antarctica is composed of several cratons, massive ancient land masses that existed long before the continent was covered in ice. This discovery has profound implications for our understanding of Earth's tectonic history and the way continents have shifted over millions of years. Antarctica's remoteness and its thick ice sheets have long kept its secrets hidden, but new satellite technology is helping researchers peel back the layers to reveal the ancient bedrock beneath. Number 5. The Dry Valleys. The McMurdo Dry Valleys in Antarctica are one of the driest and most inhospitable places on Earth, yet they contain some of the most surprising examples of life. Free from ice and snow, these valleys are considered one of the closest environments on Earth to Mars, offering researchers a unique landscape for studying life in extreme conditions. The region is devoid of snow due to powerful dry winds known as katabatic winds that can reach speeds of 200 mph, evaporating any moisture in their path. Despite the harsh conditions, life does exist in the dry valleys, from bacteria hiding in rocks to microbes thriving in underground water sources. These discoveries not only challenge our perceptions of life on Earth, but also offer valuable insights into the potential for life on other planets, especially Mars. If life can survive in such extreme conditions, maybe it is possible to find life elsewhere in the universe. What's your thoughts? Number 4. Mount Arabus. Mount Arabus, Antarctica's most active volcano, holds a fascinating and dangerous allure. Discovered in 1841, it is the southernmost active volcano on Earth, and its lava lake is one of only 5 in the world. The lake, which bubbles with molten lava, is a mesmerizing sight, especially in the midst of Antarctica's freezing temperatures. While the volcano is incredibly hot on the inside, the outside is icy cold, and escaping volcanic gases have carved out ice caves at the volcano's summit. These caves, which remain at a constant temperature of 32 degrees Celsius, are a potential hotspot for extremophiles, organisms that can survive in hostile conditions. The volcano's continuous activity makes it a dangerous but intriguing research site for nerds, studying volcanic processes and life in extreme environments. The lava, which often erupts in dramatic volcanic bombs, adds to the allure of Mount Arabus as a living, breathing force of nature at the end of the Earth. Number 3. Icefish. In the icy waters surrounding Antarctica, scientists made an extraordinary discovery involving the icefish, a creature unlike any other vertebrate on Earth. Icefish are the only known vertebrates that lack hemoglobin, the protein responsible for carrying oxygen in blood. Instead, their blood is nearly clear, and their bodies produce unique antifreeze proteins that allow them to survive in sub-zero temperatures. These proteins work by lowering the freezing point of their blood, preventing ice crystals from forming in their tissues. In addition to their clear blood, ice fish have evolved to possess larger blood vessels and a larger blood volume compared to other fish, helping them thrive in oxygen-poor waters. This evolutionary adaptation has sparked interest in medical research, as scientists explore how antifreeze proteins might be used to preserve human tissues for transplant. The ice fish's remarkable ability to survive in the harshest of environments continues to fascinate researchers, offering new insights into both biology and medicine. Number 2. The Doomsday Glacier. The Thwaites Glacier in Antarctica, often referred to as the Doomsday Glacier, holds a terrifying secret. Its rapid retreat could lead to catastrophic sea level rise, flooding coastal cities around the world. Satellite data and marine sediment cores reveal that the glacier began melting significantly in the 1940s, likely triggered by an El Niño event. Since then, it has been unable to recover, steadily losing ice at an alarming rate. This glacier is one of the largest contributors to global sea level rise, and if it fully collapses, it could raise sea levels by more than 2 feet. What makes this even more frightening is the glacier's crucial role in holding back the West Antarctic ice sheet, which, if it collapses, could raise sea levels by over 10 feet. The Thwaites Glacier's retreat is a symbol of the urgent need to address climate change, as the actions we take now could determine the fate of coastal communities for generations to come. Number 1. The Bache Map. The Bache Map, created in 1737 by French cartographer Philippe Bache, presents one of the most perplexing artifacts in the history of cartography. It shows a remarkably detailed image of Antarctica, devoid of ice, and connected to South America. What makes it so baffling is that Antarctica has been covered by ice for millions of years, yet Bache's map depicts it as a fertile, ice-free landmass. This challenges conventional historical knowledge and has led to numerous theories, including the possibility of ancient civilizations possessing advanced geographical knowledge far ahead of their time. Some believe the map could even have extraterrestrial origins. Critics, however, argue that Bache might have simply drawn speculative, mythical models based on earlier explorers' reports. What you think? Well, drop your answer below. And if you enjoyed this video, be sure to smash that like and subscribe button for more content like this. More content like this. More content like this.